Box today.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? In the box. Open the lid and play.
What's in the box?
Looking, peeping, what do you say? Let's open the box today.
What's in the box?
I'm Brett, and
Hi,
this
everyone.
is Georgia. Oh, hello, Bob. How are you?
Sorry.
And this is Georgia and Tisha, and we're all about to have a feast, a delicious Indian feast. Let's have a look at all the things that we've got here. It looks really nice. Over here we have some rice, some yummy rice. We've got some yellow rice and also some white rice.
I've never heard of yellow rice.
Oh, I wonder what it tastes like. And here we have some bhuja mix, which looks really nice and crunchy. This is called raita. Raita, can you say that?
Water.
Raita, that's right. It sounds like right, doesn't it? Raita.
Yeah, I'm going to write on it.
And this here is called dal, and it's made out of lentils and some onion in there as well. Now here we have a delicious vegetable curry. It smells good too, doesn't it? And another curry we have here is a chickpea curry.
Gee, it does look a bit like corn.
Well, it does look a little bit like corn, doesn't it? But they're actually chickpeas, and that's why it's
I
called...
said the same thing.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right. It does look a little bit like corn, but they're chickpeas. The chickpea
But
curry with a
they're
little
a
bit of
bit bigger.
a little bit bigger than corn. And over here we have some samosas, some vegetable samosas. Oh, it all looks so good. Now we're actually sitting down here on the floor on some cushions, just like people would in India if they were going to have an Indian feast like we're about to. And before we start, we have to do something that's very important.
I've been playing outside in the garden with my ball. Oh, my hands are pretty dirty though.
Wait a minute, Bob. If you've been playing outside, you always need to wash your hands before eating with soap and water.
Ah, now they're clean and I can eat my sandwich.
That's very important, isn't it, if you're going to eat anything, to wash your hands. Well, we've got nice clean hands now. So it's time for us to have our Indian feast. You know, lots of the things that we have here, in fact, all of the things that we have here are made from vegetables because most people in India are vegetarians. Do you know what vegetarian means?
It means that they eat vegetables.
They eat vegetables, that's right. They don't eat any meat. You know, there are also some animals that are vegetarians, but we actually call them herbivores. Do you know any animals that might be vegetarians or herbivores? They don't eat any meat?
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos. Do you think, yeah, what do you think kangaroos like to eat?
Grass. Carrots.
I don't think that they would eat any meat. So there's lots of animals as well that are vegetarians or herbivores. And guinea pigs, that's right. They're herbivores as well.
I have a story called Guinea Pig.
Oh, really? Well, I think now that we've learnt lots about our Indian feast here, I think it's time to eat. We've got nice clean hands and we're sitting down on the floor. And it's also very important to have clean hands because traditionally in India, when you eat your food, you eat it with your hands. So we can serve it out onto our plates and then we can eat the Indian food with our hands. So let's try little bits. It's always good that if you're going to try some new food, just to try some little bits.
I like rice.
Do you like rice? Okay, well, let's get the rice out first.
I like rice.
Which rice would you like?
Try the yellow one.
Would you like to try some of the yellow? You can try both. We can have a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white. Would you like to hold on to your plate?
I like white rice because I like lots of white rice because it's my favourite.
Oh, it's really nice, isn't it? Would you like some rice as well, Tisha? Would you like to hold your plate up there? And we can all try some different food.
I've never been on here before.
There you go. Now, I'll give myself a little bit of rice as well. Some white rice and some yellow rice. And now, let's have a look. Would you like to try some dal?
Yeah,
Okay.
get all the onion out.
You don't like onion? All right, well,
You can
try
leave that, can't you, Brett?
That's right. If there's a little bit in there, you could always just pick it out as well. There's a little bit of dal for you and some for you as well, Tisha. And a little bit for me. Now, what else have we got here? Oh, some raita. This looks different. It's got some yogurt in it.
Yeah.
Does it smell nice? It doesn't have a very strong smell at all, but let's just try a little bit of it. Yeah, it's got some yogurt in. There you go. There's a little bit for you as well,
Hey, Brett,
Tisha.
what else is in the raita? There's yogurt and...
It looks like some cucumber as well, yeah.
Yum!
So it might taste very nice. And a little bit of vegetable curry. Oh, lots of yummy vegetables in there. Oh, there you go.
I don't like vegetables.
Oh, well, you can try it. It looks like there's some potato in there as
You
well.
could try
I
some
don't like
samosa.
vegetables.
And some
to eat.
chickpeas that look like corn. There's a few little chickpeas. And, of course, we'll have to try the samosas, which look really nice, don't
I love samosas.
they? There's a vegetable samosa for you.
It's on my thing.
On your rice, we can just move it around. So let's try our Indian feast and see what it tastes like. What would you like to try first?
This.
We're going to eat with our hands, so we'll try some rice.
Hey, Brett, do they use both hands or just one hand?
They usually just use one hand, Bob.
Uh-huh.
So we've got nice clean hands, so we're just using one hand here. Actually, I'm going to have a bite of this samosa and see what it tastes like.
Is it yummy?
It's really nice.
I'm having a taste of this yellow.
What does that taste like?
I don't know.
Is it nice?
It's yummy. What about the dal? Would you like to try some of the dal there? Or what about the raita with the yogurt? It's good to try different foods, isn't it? And the Indian food has a really lovely flavour. What does that taste like, Georgia, the dal?
Well, it tastes kind of vegetable. Kind of vegetable-y.
Vegetable-y.
Oh, vegetable-y. Oh, well, the dal there, I might have a try with myself. It's made out of lentils.
Hey, Brett,
It's very nice.
it's not too chilly hot, is it?
Oh, no, it's not too hot. Some Indian food, though, Bob, can be really, really hot, so you've got to make
yeah.
sure...
Chili.
That's right, really, really hot and chilly. Actually, Tracy's doing something over there. I think she's going to make some more Indian food. Would you like to go and see what she's doing?
What about our food?
I'll look after the food.
Make sure Bob doesn't eat it.
Okay.
Hi, Tisha and George. Would you like to come over here? Because I've got something else that you might find when you eat Indian food. I've got some poppadoms. And poppadoms are like crunchy biscuits, and we're going to cook them in the microwave here. And they'll come out beautiful and thin and crunchy.
I've never saw that kind of microphone before.
Oh, well, there are all sorts of different ones, aren't there? Yeah. I'm going to have to spray some oil on first of all.
I have one too.
Well, we're going to cook the poppadoms inside the microwave today.
Not everyone has a microwave.
No, they don't. But this is one way we're going to use to cook our poppadoms. Now,
There's a lot of poppadoms.
we'll just cook 3, I think, so we've just got enough for us. And I've got 3 here.
What about for Bob?
Oh, do you think he'd like one too?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should do one more for Bob.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put one more in there for Bob.
Oh, it's close.
There we go, a bit of oil on there, spread them out, close the door. Now, whenever you're doing any sort of cooking, you always have to be really careful.
Yeah, if you're going to cook something, you should always tell a grown-up.
Oh, of course, and especially when you're using appliances, anything that's hot or you've got to plug in. Now, we need to put our poppadoms on for 40 seconds. And start. Just stand up. Do you know what's going to happen to them once they're cooked?
They're going to be all crumbly
Yeah.
and sort of hard.
And they might be sort of hard. We'll have to have a look. And they might change shape a bit, don't they? Because look at them now. They're just like circles. Very round.
And they might be bumpy.
Now, we're going to know when they're cooked because the microwave will give us a little signal. Sometimes you can have a little look through and just check how they're going.
Bob.
Can you smell them? Can you smell that smell? I think that might be the poppadoms cooking with the oil on top. Ooh, I wonder if Bob will like to have a taste of the poppadoms too.
I think he would.
There's the sound. Ooh, let's bring them out here.
I'm sure Bob would like. Are they hot?
They're not very hot, they're very, very thin. Oh, and look what's happened to them.
They're all crunchy.
And they're very thin. I wonder what they'd be like to eat. Would you like to have a little taste?
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to take one there?
Yummy.
Oh, they are crunchy, aren't they? You can hear them crunch away as you bite into them. They're very easy to break too because they're so thin. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, and you know, I think Brett is really enjoying his food too.
Cushions, I think I'll be comfy.
Oh, good. Well, you know, there are all types of different foods that you can eat from all around the world. And our book today is about children from all around the world. It's called All Kinds of Children, and it's by Norma Simon and illustrated by Diane Patterson.
I like that girl.
Oh, there are lots of different children with different clothing too, aren't there? Do you know that every child in the whole world has a belly button, just like you? All over the world, children are the same. All children need food. Milk, cereal, meat, vegetables and juicy fruit, rice and pasta and bread. Food to help them grow big and strong and smart, just like you. All children need clothes, diapers and shirts, pants and dresses, hats and
I
coats,
like that one.
all kinds of shoes. They're doing some dressing up, I think.
Yeah.
All over the world, children live in houses. Some houses are big, some are small, some
Some
are
are
way
middle.
up high.
Some are middle size.
That's right, and some are on the water. Some children stay in the same house for a long time. Some children move from place to place. You can see all of those different houses there. There are some on the water, some up high in the mountains where it snows. All children need people to love them, mummies and daddies, sisters and brothers,
And grandmas and grandpas.
and aunts and uncles and cousins.
Well, all my uncles and poppies have died.
And look here, grandmas and grandpas.
Cats.
Aunts and uncles, step-parents and foster parents, caregivers and teachers, neighbours and friends.
Look at the dog. It's got a party hat.
Even the dog's dressed up ready for the party. All children like to hold something special. Blankets or pacifiers, teddy bears or dolls. They like to hold them close, especially when they feel tired or sad. Do you have something that you like to hold if you're feeling
Polly
tired?
Polly, my dolly.
Oh, and what about you, Tisha? Have you got something that you hold if you go to bed or if you're feeling a bit sad?
No.
When I was little, I used to have a teddy bear that was nice to cuddle
Excuse
into.
me. Guess what? Do you know we're gonna have a pajama party on Friday and we'll go to preschool in our pajamas and bring our bedtime school.
Oh, what great fun! You're very lucky. Oh, look, you're a bit like the children in this story. All children like to play. They dig in the dirt, they splash in water, they build roads and bridges for their cars and trucks. They play games like hide and go seek. Children love to just run. What do you like to play?
I know what I like to play. That's easy.
What do you like to play?
I like to bounce on the trampoline with my best friend Tisha.
Children do work too. They clean the house, they help with
I
cooking,
do that.
they help with babies, they help their families. What work do you do?
Actually, I clean my room every day and do homework.
That's great work to do. What do you do, Tisha?
Clean my room up.
Cleaning your room is a really big help around the house.
I do homework.
And homework too. Children all over the world love to go for rides. On a bus, in a wagon, on a boat, train or plane.
Or donkey.
On a donkey or pony or snuggled in a pack. Lots of ways of moving
My
around.
mum
aren't there?
goes on a horse.
Oh, that's another way of moving. All children love stories. They like to sit on soft laps and listen to old stories, new stories, to long stories, short stories, real stories and pretend stories. What's your favourite story?
My favourite story, well, it's a pretend story, and my mum and my Lenny tells it all the time. It's about Mickey and Minnie.
Oh, it's so lovely to hear stories.
is that story.
There's one here. Oh, aren't we lucky? All children go to sleep at night. They climb into all kinds of beds. They dream different dreams.
That's funny. Just like Bob.
Like-
He must be having a dream because he's asleep.
He goes to sleep too. Do you know that every grown-up in the whole world used to be a baby? Mummies, daddies, grandmas, grandpas, firefighters, truck drivers, teachers too. They were all babies once.
Everyone.
Just like you used to be.
Everyone in the whole world was a baby.
Yeah, we all start off as babies. All over the world, children are growing. Little by little, year by year, children grow and grow.
Look, they're all the same.
They've got the same clothes on. And one day, someday soon, they will all be grown up. And so will you. You know, that's very true, isn't it? Because we're growing all the time.
To Mommy.
Yeah, and mummies and daddies and aunts and uncles. Do you know that to see you?
And I've got the rest of your Indian food you can take home and you can eat it all up. But let's go and say goodbye to Bop on the way out.
Bye, Bob.
Oh, bye, girls. Thank you so much. Did you have fun?
Not really, because we didn't get a chance to go through the door.
Well, we're going to go through the door right now. Would you like to come over here? I'll open it up for you.
Georgia.
Bye, Tisha. Bye,
Thanks,
Georgia.
Bye, Tisha.
Thanks for coming.
Namaste. Bow as you say.
Namaste.
Namaste, Brett.
Oh, Bob, I've loved learning about India today, and I love that delicious Indian food.
Yeah, I reckon. Look delicious.
Oh,
Wait,
and
where's
here
my
you
poppadom?
are, Bob. Your
Oh,
poppadom.
yummy! I've
Ooh.
been looking forward to this.
It's so lovely and crunchy.
It sure is.
All right, Bob, well, here.
Uh-oh. I'll have to wait till later to eat it.
Okay. Put a smile on your dial. We'll see you in a little while. Goodbye for today. We'll see you again. Put a smile on your dial. We'll see you in a little while with Bob and all his friends. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Put a smile on your dial. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Put a smile on your dial. Put a smile on your dial. We'll see you in a little while. Goodbye for today. We'll see you again. Put a smile on your dial. We'll see you in a little while with Bob and all his friends. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Put a smile on your dial. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Put a smile on your dial. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you later.
Hey, that was like put a smile on your dial.